What's up YouTube, Pink Ripper here, back with more Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. So in the last part, what did we do? We got here to HooHoo Village, or whatever the hell it's called. And in this part we're gonna go around, find a couple things. There's not too much to do in this village, but there's a couple things to show off. There is this cave area here. And if we head over here, we can show off a new mechanic that I don't know if it ever is fully explained. Like, this is one of the few things where I think they like don't have a tutorial for it. It just kind of like you just do it. Maybe. Oh, well, here it is. I didn't even do that yet. I meant to jump up there and read the sign and see if it explained it to you. But anyway, I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Let's do this the correct way. Overhydration. If overdrinking symptoms appear, stomp on the victim's head. Spitting excess water on objects in this area is strictly prohibited. Okay, so it does explain it, I guess, kind of right there. So if you have Mario stand in front of this, and only Mario, these little like fountains, he'll fill up with water. He can't do anything well except walk while he's like this, but if you high jump on him with Luigi, he spits it out, and if you do it in front of certain objects, they'll react differently. So this is the I don't even know what you want to call this, like the water fan or something. I don't know. Yeah, I guess if you really want, you can get an infinite amount of money. I think that never runs out if you do that. But anyway, over here there is a path we cannot take. It is blocked by this. No matter what you hit me with, you can't knock me down, I think. So, this giant dirt troopa is on our way, so can't go that way. By the way, sorry if the sound of Mario and Luigi jumping annoys you, but I like doing it, so. I actually really like that sound for some reason. It's embedded into my psyche from having heard it so much as a kid. Okay, anyway. Let's actually go back up here. If you head over this way, the bridge is broken. You can't go anywhere there. And if you come in here, this is the home of the Hammerhead Bros, Sledge and Mallet. Right now they're out looking for the rocks they use to make hammers. I'm sure they'll be back before too long. And this rock right here is when we come. Well, there's a hammer right there. Just Mario, just pick that hammer up, please, so we can go get that item. But yes, that's the next thing we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting hammers. Oh, okay. I'm about to. Yeah, I got something on my screen right there, and I wanted it off. What's this guy say? He has shades on. Calm down to avoid the town. Just keep. I actually didn't even read what he said there. And just keep hitting left down the path. Okay. And you're wearing a cape? Let's take someone who looks close where there's lots to do. You can actually still hear the construction going on up there because this is all one area. But if we head over here, give back Prince Peasley. Nope, not looking like that's gonna happen. Damn it, Mario, he heard your jumping sound effect. You again. You are the pair of fink rats that swooped in with the Bowser that I hate. Not to be confused with the Bowser that he loves. Humph! Humph, I say! While I was busy with Peasley, you have been catching me. I have fury! But Cackaletta has already begun smearing the peanut butter of her next tasty plan over Beanbean Castle. Since you two cannot make it in time, I say to you that it is better never than late. So here is your halting place! So, he still has fury. Since you will not be shattering the stone, I laugh at you trying to climb down this mountain. So anyway, we can't pass now to that rock. So let's go see if the Hammer Bros are back. So today is the first day of E3. This is the last stone. Now we show the true spirit of the Hammerhead Bros. The stone is our last shot. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So today was the first day of E3, and I worked throughout the conferences. I had the next 2 days off, which is cool, so I'll at least get to see some of the conferences and stuff like that. I think Nintendo has their digital event tomorrow. I'm not sure. Yeah, because Microsoft and Sony had their events today. Their conferences tomorrow must be Nintendo's, and then after that it's like Ubisoft and EA. No, EA had theirs. But anyway, what do you two think you're staring at? There wasn't a lot really announced that I cared about during these couple the first couple conferences. Nothing super interesting. The Rare collection is kind of cool, like, because it has all the older Rare games: Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Perfect Dark, Jet Force Gemini, plus even some of their old stuff like Jetpack, which is a game I played way too much of because it's part of Donkey Kong 64. I shit you not, I played that game a lot in Donkey Kong 64, like so much. Pros all the way. The problem with that is, like, something like that isn't as interesting to me because, I mean, look at me, I'm playing, I have Mega Man X1, I have Mega Man X2, I have Kirby Superstar, I have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I have all these old games on my Wii U. Like, it's not that interesting that you've re-released a bunch of old games when your competitors have been doing it forever. Like, Sony has that. Sony has their old PS1 stuff on their PlayStation Network. So it's not huge to me. But it is cool, especially since this is the first time Jet Force Gemini has ever been re-released. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie aren't... You have to talk to everyone in town, I think it is, to make these go away. Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie are super not impressive to me because they've already been released on Xbox Live Arcade, so it's like, well, grats to re-releasing the same game, I guess. Oh, hello, I forgot about this. What you saw there on the right was like a multi-coin box. It just drops a bunch of coins all at once, so... but yeah, so... That was kind of... It was interesting to me. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm completely disinterested in it. I just don't think it's like that big of an announcement. The Gears remake, I don't care. I'm over Gears. I bought Gears 1 and 2, and by the time I was done with 2, I was just like, this game's boring now, because you're just remaking the same kind of game over and over and over again. So, whatever there. Sony came out with a lot of stuff they had last year. They re-announced The Last Guardian. It's still being made, according to them, and it's supposed to be out in 2016, which is their way of saying it probably won't ever come out. Even with them saying that, I still don't believe that game is ever going to come out. So here we're heading up the Beanbean Mountain, or whatever it's called. We have some new enemies here. They actually have 2 different attacks that I didn't show off right there. Maybe this guy will do it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I forgot I need to be... Nope, still didn't do it. Okay. I forgot I need to be doing the bros attack with Mario. Okay. So yeah, Sony, I mean, that was a big announcement for Sony, but I don't have a lot of faith. Let's just put it like that. Oh, here's the other attack. Yeah, he falls over. If that one's always, if they're standing further away from you when they're starting their charge up, it means they're gonna fall over and then they're gonna dash at you. That's their tell for that one. Oh, god damn it. I'm having so much trouble with that. Fall over. Oh, really? I got hit by that? I actually have way more trouble dodging moves like that, where they have the, where, like, they start attacking and then they suddenly stop and they start up again. Honestly, they're slow. That attack is slow enough that I could easily just dodge it every time if I wanted, but I'm always trying to get that counter hit, and it doesn't always work for me. Also, I think in one video I'm just going to get hit a ton. Just constantly get... Oops. Constantly get hit non-stop, just so Shiny has to count them all. But, anyway. As for other announcements, there's the new Final Fantasy game that they announced for PS4 and PlayStation Vita that no one cares about because it got announced just before the remake of Final Fantasy VII, which, I'm going to be completely honest, don't care at all about. Maybe if you're one of those weird people who legitimately believes Final Fantasy VII is the greatest RPG ever made, this is big for you. But Final Fantasy VII, I tried playing it the other day. Like, not the other day, but this was like a couple weeks back. I was over at Jackson and Jenny's house, and Jackson has it on his PS3. It was like one of the games he got, I think, for free, but I don't know. And I started playing it, and it does not hold up well at all. I don't know why people think this game is amazing. I don't know why they think this game's gonna be like a game changer or anything like that. It's whatever. And oh, we have a new enemy here. God damn it! I gotta start remembering to do the bros attacks. That's, as I was gonna say, I can't remember which one that is. I should have just jumped both. Okay, so if his... This is hard to explain, but his head spins in two different ways. Okay, if it rotates along the vertical axes, he's aiming for Luigi. If it's against the horizontal axes, he's going for Mario. So that's Luigi again. I don't know why I jumped there to tell you that was Luigi, but that was my fault. That was totally my fault. I got hit there. I was focusing too much on the explanation and not on actually dodging there. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII is... wow, I'm just doing fucking terrible right now. God damn. I actually thought that would kill without me having to press a button, so I took my hand off the controller there. Final Fantasy VII, like, its core mechanics aren't, like, broken or anything like that. They're not terrible, but, the game just doesn't hold up as well as people seem to think it does. And I get that it's a huge nostalgia thing for a lot of people. It's like their first RPG or whatever. But, like, so fucking what? Really? Like, there we go. That's Mario. Oh my god, really? You know what? Just for that bros attack. I've gotten hit by this every single time. I've yet to successfully dodge this guy. Like, for me, Final Fantasy VII was not my first RPG. I'd played quite a few RPGs before I played it, actually. And really, it kind of, like... I don't want to say it bored me. I made it through the entire game. I kept interested somewhat throughout the entire game, but, like, it never really drew me in. I never really felt like anything I never felt like exploring the mechanics in that game, because there's just too many things where it's like I can just spam this one thing and be good. And it wasn't even like an over-leveling kind of thing. It was just sort of like the mechanics, because there are just a ton of things in that game, but none of them are super necessary. None of them are really interesting to play around with either. Like, a lot of the stuff just makes you worse. And then, of course, there's the fact that the story is fucking retarded. There's just the ton of ridiculously unfun mini-games and side quests. Just absolutely fucking boring. Now, while I was watching the trailer for it, though, I was like, it almost seemed like they weren't just remaking it, like they were completely redoing it, and if that's the case, I might be a little more interested. Like, if they're updating it and doing it a little bit better, why do we keep doing that? I'd be a lot more interested, but as it is, I don't care about a Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know there's a bunch of people who are like, this is the most important thing ever, holy shit, it got done, but it's really not. And the other thing is, I don't even count this as a big announcement because it is just a remake. Like, woo! Like, people are constantly complaining about, like, remakes and shit like that. Like, every year people are like, no, they remade the game. Like, you get it from, like, the people making fun of Nintendo. All they do is remake the same game over and over and over again. You give it to the other companies where it's like, all it is reboots and... Wow, still getting hit. All it is reboots and remakes and nothing else. Until, of course, they remake a game you want to play. In which case, oh no, remakes are fine. No, this is great. I love this. Granted, and this is the big thing, Final Fantasy VII is, what is it? I want to say it was 97 that game came out? So it would be like 18 years old or something like that. So, like it, yes, I got a +3. That one's fine if it's being remade. Gears of War, on the other hand, came out on the last gen system. Like, it came out on Xbox 360. Oh, let's remaster it for Xbox One. Like, are you fucking serious, guys? And then there's like, then there's the really ridiculous shit, like, fucking Resident Evil 0 HD. The remake of a remake. Like, calm the fuck down, Capcom. Like, we get it. No one likes your new shit. But, like, maybe you could just make your new shit better instead of just constantly re-release. Like, this is a re-release of a re-release, okay? This is not Resident Evil 1 redone, like, for the Xbox One. This is Resident Evil 0, the remake of Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube. Redone for the Xbox One. Like, oh my god, guys, just please. I don't understand. I'm hella hyped for Mario Maker. I'm gonna be completely honest. The Mario Maker vid, or not the Mario Maker vid, but the Mario Maker stuff they showed off during the Nintendo World Gaming Championships. Just, it's everything I wanted. Like, legitimately, it's everything I want from a Mario game. That's just what I want right there. None of the like cliche hand-holding bullshit that we get from some of the newer Mario games, because in newer Mario games, like the new Super Mario Bros. Series and all that stuff, those games have some real legitimate difficulty to them. Especially, like, some of the hardest levels I've ever played in any Mario game came from the newer Mario games. Like, Star World in New Super Luigi U and in New Super Mario Bros. U, like, those are just literally some of the hardest levels I've played just in general. Like, some of just the hardest game stuff I've played in a while. Where it's not like bullshit fake hard, where it's like, what's a good example of this? Okay. Not to talk smack about Gears of War, God of War, because I actually really like the original God of War, but at the end of God of War, there's a part where you have to, like, protect your family from this huge amount of enemies, for a set period of time, and the difficulty there, like, that difficulty isn't, you know, your level of skill, it's just sort of like, let's just do attrition kind of thing, like, make it, it's kind of like difficulty through boringness or tediousness. The new Super Mario Bros. Stuff, it's just straight up like, be perfect or lose, those are your two options. It's the Kaizo difficulty is what I'd call it. And this is why I've said I actually enjoy Kaizo Mario to an extent. Because it's a game that's ridiculously difficult, but it's a game that's also, like, fair in its difficult... What? Oh, that's the wrong button. In its difficultness... difficultiness... words? Like, with the exception of the invisible blocks. The invisible blocks are bullshit in that game, obviously, but... like, for the most part, it just demands perfection. That's the thing. So, like, that's the kind of difficulty I like, so that's why I'm really, really looking forward to Mario Maker. I kind of hope it's basically like the last 2D Mario game I ever have to buy. It probably will be the last 2D Mario game I ever buy. Can't really see much of a reason to buy anything after that. I am looking forward to whatever Nintendo shows off. I'm going to go back and look through more of the Sony and Microsoft stuff. The thing is, Sony and Microsoft's conferences tend to be pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Like, every year, theirs are pretty bad. Nintendo is usually, like, the one that I look forward to, and when Nintendo has a bad year, it's just a bad E3 overall, because then you get nothing good. But then there's still stuff like the Ubisoft conferences and stuff like that, and of course Ubisoft has been fucking awful recently, but I'm just, like, there's the third-party stuff. The third-party stuff is also kind of where Microsoft and Sony actually shine. So, like, even though I'm probably going to go back and watch their stuff, more of their stuff, I mean, the third-party stuff is kind of what I'm looking forward to. Obviously from Microsoft, because Microsoft basically doesn't have anything first-party legitimately. But I'll at least be looking to see what they have. I have no intention of ever buying an Xbox One, mind you. Like, that will never happen. That console is fucking terrible. Fuck everyone and everything involved with that console. I hate it. It isn't... and it's just gotten worse and worse, because I know so many people who own them now, and it doesn't get better, guys. But I'm at least interested in seeing what's coming out. So anyway, let's talk to this guy here. Ah, travelers, I am HooHoo, the ancient weapon of the HooHoo civilization. Oh, I forgot to... no. I need to do this. So the idea here is we have to collect, I think it was 10 of these in a set amount of time. You can be... I think it's actually possible to get a pattern that's not doable in the amount of time required, like, because that will happen. Yeah, like, I just barely made that. I think I remember as a kid just constantly getting ones where, like, literally it just constantly rotated from the top and bottom. And because of that, I just didn't have enough time to get to them all, and ended up losing because of it. It was annoying. Anyway, so here we have our next boss battle with HooHoo. It's an easy enough boss battle. He goes into one pillar, and you can always tell which pillar he's going into, but you want to destroy the one he's not in, then attack the one he is in. That will cause him to try and go to the other pillar that's not there, and instead be vulnerable. His attack, as you can tell, is pretty easy to... His tell, I should say, is pretty easy. The pillars can only attack who's in front of him. Depth perception is still kind of an issue there, but it's not the biggest thing. I should point out that you should not be expecting this to stay like the enemy dodging, not the enemies, but the bosses. Dodging their attacks will not stay as easy as it currently is for much longer. I think we probably got like one more boss where it's easy, and then it starts getting more difficult. We'll go ahead and do a growth attack here. I have nothing else to attack, so... And then I don't think I'll need to attack the pillar anymore. I think this should be enough to kill. Not this. Oh no, that actual attack was. I thought I needed one more attack after that, but... You have passed this test too. Now you must face the test of reaching the summit. And off we go. Let's go! Tell me what to do, Mario. What else was there was some big stuff announced at E3 that just kind of doesn't interest me in general. Like, it's not because I think anything is bad about what was announced. It's just they're just not games I play. Like, Fallout 4 was announced, and I know that's big for a lot of people, but for me, it's not that big of a deal because I don't really play Fallout. Did I say Fallout 3 or did I say Fallout 4? Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh! Okay, so here we have Rex. I'm gonna get hit by this guy and show this off. Never mind, no I'm not. Shoot, I can't even waste a turn. Okay, so Rex is interesting. He works just like he does in Super Mario World, where when you attack him, he gets shorter. However, as far as I can tell, you can only dodge him when he's been hit once. If he hasn't been hit, you can't dodge his attack, because he'll be too tall for you to jump over. So when you're fighting a Rex, and especially if you're fighting multiple Rexes, it's advisable to attack them over anything else, like this. I was going to do the advance for his and hope that both hit the Rex, but it's not going to happen. I already know it's not. Once he's down like that, you don't have to focus on him anymore. It's kind of preference at that point. Now, if I remember correctly, in this game, there is an item that gives you bonuses if you complete battles without taking any damage. I want that item. Nope, not going in there. Not going in there. Not going in there. I guess we'll go to speed. Third of speed. Oh dear, this video's been going on much longer than I thought. I screwed up, guys. I meant to save after we fought the mini-boss there and have that be the part, but I didn't do that. So, I guess we're going to go all the way to the top of the mountain. There's not too much more, though, so not a big deal. As for other stuff announced, I really haven't looked at too much. I should also point out, even though I'm looking forward to what Nintendo announces tomorrow, I'm not expecting too much. They're probably going to focus a lot of time on... oh shit, what am I doing? What am I even doing? On games we already know about, like, can you? No, okay. Yoshi's Woolly World, which isn't out yet. They're probably going to show off a bit more of Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, which isn't out yet. Mario Maker will probably receive a bunch of time. I almost did it again. Probably Xenoblade 2 will receive a lot of attention, but I can't see them announcing too much like that's new. But, and this is the thing, I also could see them announcing a lot of stuff that was new. So, like, for instance, last year, they announced Splatoon, they announced, you know, Kirby's, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and both of those games came out within a year. So it wouldn't be surprising to see them announce something completely new, and have it be, like, not, like, a huge, big title. Like, not saying Splatoon isn't big. Splatoon is gonna be doing just the hugest of sales numbers, I can already tell. Splatoon will easily be a million-plus seller. Let's just put it like that. I could see it doing 2-3 million, no problem. Which, I mean, in the face of some games isn't super impressive, but keep in mind, on next-gen consoles, there aren't a lot of games that are selling more than 1 million, so that is kind of big, actually. God damn it. God damn it. But like I said, I could see them announcing stuff, because, you know, like, or, you know, they announced Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, too, and that came out pretty much right away. I could see them announcing stuff like that, like their $40 games that they've been releasing. Just something completely new, even. And just having that for the, you know, the end of the year or the beginning of next year. I expect some talk about Star Fox. Maybe a new Metroid game, but I don't think that's likely, to be honest, guys. I know everyone's clamoring for Metroid Prime, but here's the other thing too. This has always bothered me about Metroid Prime. Everyone always wants more Metroid Prime, but what, for anyone who's played Metroid Prime, where would you go with that? Like, that series is over. Like, they ended it in Metroid Prime 3. There's nothing left. Like, I don't know what you would expect to get out of a Metroid Prime 4. I wouldn't, like, I'd like another Metroid Prime style game, but you're not, like, we're not going to see a Metroid Prime 4, let's just put it like that. Nintendo has said that they're working on major third-party announcements, or like, oh, I didn't make it into that thing like I thought I did. Major third-party like partnerships and announcements and stuff like that. But that's gonna go one of two ways. Either they're gonna barely announce anything like they always do, or they'll announce like a couple things that aren't that, or like a bunch of things and none of them will be particularly impressive. What the hell? What? Oh, I'm in it. Okay. Or we'll be seeing more like Hyrule Warriors-esque stuff, where like Nintendo franchises used in new and creative ways. Not new or creative as Dynasty Warriors, but you get what I mean. Now this is, okay. I don't expect this to happen. This is literally just like something I would love to happen. It's not going to, but this is what I would love to happen. I'd love to see a major announcement, like something like, you know, like Mario Cross, like, not Mario, but like, Smash Cross Capcom. Sort of like, because, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom can't exist anymore because of Disney. There's too many hoops to jump through, but so like, how would you continue that series? Well, the best way to continue would be to look for someone else you could partner with that still has, you know, a huge popular cast of characters. Well, who else would that be? Of course it has to be Nintendo. There's no one else in the gaming industry that has that many well-known characters. But that's kind of like something like that I would just friggin' love. You won't see F-Zero. I'm calling that now. If I'm wrong, thank fucking God, but it's not going to happen. Sorry. And that's not it. I have more to say, but I really need to end this video. It's been going on for way too long, guys. But anyway, we're at the top of the mountain now. I know I haven't really talked too much about the game, but we'll be finishing this off the top of the mountain in the next part. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper signing out.